name is Chad.
My name is Shauna.
My name's Paul Thompson.
Hi, I'm Amber, and I work for Make-Up Designory.
I'm Sean.
I'm Yvonne.
I'm Kamara. My name is Maddie.
My name is Kaylee.
And I work at Make-Up Designory.
And I work at Make-Up Designory.
I work at Make-Up Designory.
And I work at Make-Up Designory.
And I work at Make-Up Designory.
And I work at Make-Up Designory.
When you first start at MUD, one, it's going to be a lot of work, but it's also going to be a great deal of fun.
New students come into this thinking that they're going to learn basic beauty or Instagram type of makeup, and there's so much more to it.
They never realized there was so much involved in makeup artistry. There's so much theory involved, and a lot of confidence is built there. And they're able to go forth and train and teach and spread the word as well.
Throughout their program, they're going to be applying a lot of makeup, but then they're also going to be serving as a model, having a lot of makeup applied to them. Throughout the class, they're going to have short lectures, they're going to have demos, but it's extremely hands-on. Their education's largely in their hands. They're guided by the instructors, but that's what's great is that their education is their education because it's the creativity that they're bringing to it and applying those skills that the instructors have taught them.
As long as the students come to MUD with an open mind, they'll be able to flourish. When I have a student that's a new student in my class and I see the talent that's there, and it may be a little raw, we just have to work with them. We just have to kind of nurture that talent and get them practicing and really teach them, good brush control and attention to detail, blending techniques. And then you're going to have someone that just takes off, is amazing. I see students that have this amazing creative ability and it's just waiting to be unleashed.
You can't teach creativity. You can provide an environment and provide people with skills so that they can be creative, but the creativity is up to the student.
In our core classes here, we're very adamant that we're providing the foundation for something. And by providing that foundation, like John says, you give them an environment to be creative, and you give them the tools to allow their creativity to flourish.
And we try to take it step by step, encourage the people as they go along, give them one small success, build on another small success, build on another small success until they get to the point where they're doing makeup and timing themselves and are fully confident. And I think that small step by step, inch by inch type of thing helps them out more than anything else.
I find that the environment that we learn in is very helpful to me because I was never a straight A student until I came to MUD, and it was all hands-on. A lot of it's all hands-on. There is some book work, yes, and we have to do some written tests, but I was able to just retain everything because we're doing something different every day. You watch the teacher do it, and then you do it, and then you get to work on your friends or in class. So I find that all of that helped me retain everything that I learned in school.
And I think that really prepares you to be able to be an artist and work really hard and not have to end up going and doing something else because makeup wasn't working out or you weren't getting enough jobs. If you have the skill set, you understand the networking aspect of it. And I think that MUD throws new challenges at you every day as well while you're in school and while you're in class. So you're able to handle those and really strive to do exactly what you want to do.
Not all students are going to wind up in the film business. It's just one of those things. Some of them will. Some of them, may wind up in cosmetics. Some may wind up, doing commercials or print work or fashion. Some students have gone on and started cosmetic companies. So it's really amazing as to what, our students are capable of. And we're kind of the shepherds of that dream. And I think ultimately that really is why MUD is so successful, because we've put the need of the customer over our needs.
And that is how also the school and the cosmetic particularly have grown over the years and formed over the years, is that we listen to people that started the company like John, we listen to the teachers, we listen to the students, and they tell us what we need.
I think we go above and beyond just the classroom. Our students are capable and able and welcome to come in and audit classes, to reach out to any of us instructors as well as admin at any given time for any help, any advice. I think that's pretty strong in the community to be able to come back and touch upon us and work with us still.
Well, they all know that they can come back at any time. And if they're working on a project that they need help with, there's not one teacher here that wouldn't help them. And that's just part of the MUD way. That's what we do.
So once you graduate, you're not forgotten. You can come back as many times as you want. And we're always going to be here to help you.
I think that here we really try our best to give a well-rounded and quality education to our students. I think that our staff goes above and beyond when it comes to their assistance to the students. You'll catch a teacher busy once in a while, but for the most part, they're really here to help you during school hours and after school hours.
They'll do anything for their students, anybody here does. And I think that's amazing, just as a company and as a whole. You don't see a lot of those companies where, a lot of it is just a matter of, getting paid or the dollar or anything. And that's not what it's about here. It's about success and seeing that success through in everybody.
When MUD started, we thought about what are the things that students need to know now to get them started in the industry.
We want you to be that good of an artist that you can work on any skin tone and color match anyone. You're going to have that eye, that trained eye, to see color and to see shades and undertones.
When you come into this school, it's really important that you stay true to yourself. And when you walk into a classroom and you're not doing that, the teachers really inspire you to stick true to how you want to be in this world. They teach you how to take elements of yourself and elements of current fashion and elements of things like nature and combine all of those things so that your makeup pieces actually look really amazing because they're diverse.
Not only do I train somebody for a craft that we both love, but when you come into my class, there are things that push you a little bit. It's something for an 18 or 19-year-old girl to tap fiberglass and make molds and be a stonemason. And at the end of 6 weeks, they see that they can do that. So in addition to making appliances, I hope they can bring that to the rest of their life. Other things that might push them, I hope they feel I can do that. And I think that's my best case scenario.
My favorite part about teaching is seeing the light bulbs go on when I'm working with students. Again, I think I take it kind of personal, and because I'm a graduate of MUD. So their work ethics and their skill kind of reflects mine. So I want to make sure that they know what they're doing and I give them the tools that they need to make it out there in the industry.
Sharing knowledge, giving information to people who've never had it before, and watching them develop as artists, that's probably my favorite part.
Where did MUD fit in? And would you have been where you are today, even though you may not have a sponge in your hand, if there was no MUD? And always the answer was no. MUD was a necessary part of their journey.
Going to MUD and having graduated and having the professional training has absolutely helped me with my professional makeup career, just because saying that you're from MUD holds so much weight in the sense that we hold ourselves to a different level of professionalism, and our sanitation habits are outstanding, and we just were, with what I've experienced from working with different directors and producers, they all say that anybody that they've worked with from MUD has been just outstanding and is always on their game, and they're easy to work with.
If you're in the master's program, you're a well-rounded makeup artist. You're able to do whatever gets thrown at you.
You know, because you've gone to MUD, that you're getting a quality education and you're learning exactly what is going on right now in the industry.
Coming from a no makeup background, I feel as though I'm very comfortable doing makeup now, even though I was only in school for 6 months.
I think that one of the biggest benefits is that we are purely focused specifically on the trade and the skill that they're wanting to go into. You're not spending a lot of your time taking general education courses or things that are outside of where your passion is. You do work with the professionals who are going to be able to teach you their craft and are going to be able to help you with the connections to create your career.
My biggest advice to students, and I say this all the time, the minute you walk into the doors of Make-Up Designory, even just purchasing your student kit, make sure you befriend everybody.
Take in every bit of culture you can at any given moment.
Be a sponge. Soak up any information you possibly can.
Submerge yourself in the art. Don't be on the outside. Submerge yourself into it. Know what everyone is doing and then move beyond that.
You want to learn from as many people as possible so that you're able to take the techniques that you like from each of them and kind of develop your own way of doing things.
Create your own style, create your own art form in order to keep yourself motivated and your own excitement. You have to. Pay attention, look at what's around you and get inspired by it.
This field is all about networking. You'd want to gravitate towards that talent. You want to gravitate towards those great personalities because those are the people who are going to work in the field.
Always go to the Mud Talks, every single one. When I was going to school, I went to every single Mud Talk. Almost all the teachers here can vouch for me. And it helps to listen to people that have already been in the industry for a number of years, and it helps you so you don't make like maybe some mistakes that they say that they have, or it helps you be more prepared.
You always sort of, I guess, in life wish what you knew now you had then. You have to be a strong person to be in the industry. You have to know what it is that you want and be a risk taker.
People are on journeys, and we're just a part of that journey, and we have a responsibility to a portion of that journey. But the student or the graduate, the person also has a responsibility to their own journey. So we can do our part, but they have to do their part as well.
Very selfishly, there is a reward that you get when you help somebody with their career or their passion or their dream. And so when that happens, when you are able to really help somebody achieve something like that, it's rewarding.
We're able to have this kind of family-oriented environment for our students, for our staff.
I know definitely mud is a big part of my life, and my whole life has been based on mud, which is pretty amazing. My career, my family life, everything has been established by mud, which is pretty amazing. You have a team behind you. Mud is a team, and you have that team behind you.
It's the people. I love mud because it's the people. The folks that work here are amazing. Mud has been my life. It's been my life for the last 20 years. It will be my life for the next 20 years.
I've been working as a makeup artist for 37 years. That's all I've ever done. Besides teaching it, I've worked in the industry for 37 years. Honestly, the years have flown by.
I continue to teach because I get to take something I love very much and bring it to other people that I learn to care about very much.
We are a family. If you're a Mud grad, we're going to stay in touch with you. We want you to make us proud. We want to be proud. And so I think that we're such a great school because we are so nurturing for our students and we really care about their success in the industry. The teaching staff here does have such a passion for it. So I think that really shows in our graduates.
I get asked this a lot. What's the secret to Mud's success? And it's a really simple answer, actually. We really care about students.